Greetings and grand rising. Thank you all for coming by. Y'all already know what time it is. Today is the day where we're at Queen Tulsa's Coffee Talk, where we chat, we give you the news, we give you the tea, and this is going to be every day, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Okay, so without further ado, let's see if we have any royal butterflies that are up this grand rising, y'all. Okay, we got Miss Judy Cole says grand rising, Queen Tulsa, grand rising to you. Maria says, hey fam, hey, and grand rising to you. Miss TR says, grand rising, Queen Tulsa, grand rising to you, beautiful, and thank you for stopping by. Yes, welcome to the Butterfly Lounge. Please tap the like as you stroll in. Thank you for your support. Absolutely. Hey, Quintos. Hey, Judy Coles, Miss TR. Absolutely, y'all. So listen, we have some topics to get into, and we're going to actually start with the top of the hour stories. Today is March the 11th, 2024. Okay. And before we get started, I think that it would be fabulous if we started off with our daily devotional. It's not too late. If you don't like the beginning of your story, ask the Lord to give you a better ending. March 11th, 2024. Judges 16:1 through 31, Judges 17:1 through 13. Today, let's look further into the story of Samson as part of the vow his parents had made to the Lord. Samson's hair had never been cut. When Delilah eventually extracted this secret of his superhuman strength, she traded the information for a sizable sum of silver and conspired with her Palestine leaders. Palestine leaders. Delilah then stiffly cut Samson's hair so that the enemies could ambush, blind, and imprison him. Judge 16:18 through 21. It was in this state of humiliation that Samson discovered hair wasn't the source of his strength after all. God was. And in the final moments of his life, Samson fulfilled the promise God made to his parents before his birth. Judges 13:5. He overthrew the Palestinians at the seat of their idolatrous worship. Samson's final act is a powerful reminder. As long as we are alive, it's not too late to fulfill the Lord's purposes for us. So if you feel hopeless or think you've made too many mistakes to be useful to God, think again. No matter who you are or where you come from, you're precious in God's eyes, and His goal is to conform you to the image of His Son and work through you to reveal His glory. And that today is our daily devotional. Okay. Absolutely. So let's go ahead and go to the trending news. Okay. So I don't know if you guys are big fans, but Kung Fu Panda number 4 opens number opens up, I guess, today. So the first photo of Princess Wales since surgery is retracted because image appears manipulated. Okay, get into that. Now, these Barbies partied with Chanel the night before the Oscars. A 20-year-old backcountry skier has unalived on a New Hampshire mountain, and 2 others are injured. All right, get into this. Kung Fu Panda 4 opens number 1 while Dune Part 2 stays strong. So get into this. As Universal Pictures prepared for a big night at the Academy Awards with the Oppenheimer, the studio also celebrated the number 1 debut of Kung Fu Panda 4, which collected $58.3 million in domestic theaters over the weekend. Shout out to them. And as I told you earlier, first photo of Princess of Wales Since her surgery is retracted because image appeared manipulated. The first official photo of Kate, the Princess of Wales, since her abdominal surgery nearly 2 months ago was issued Sunday after weeks of speculation about her whereabouts. Okay, so peep this out. Okay, so these Barbies partied with Chanel the night before the Oscars. In Hollywood, the night before the Oscars isn't a time to rest for quite a few nominees, including Barbie star Margot Robbie. It meant a stop at the historic Beverly Hills Hotel for the 15th annual Chanel and Charles Finch pre-Oscar dinner. Okay, don't know who went there, but yeah, they went and had a good time, it sounds like. A 20-year-old backcountry skier has unalived on a New Hampshire mountain, and two others are injured. A backcountry skier has died on New Hampshire's Mount Washington. The U.S. Forest Service says the skier fell about 600 vertical feet on Saturday afternoon in a very steep terrain and hard, icy conditions. Now get into this. New Jersey infant unalive, parents injured, and a parent attacked by family dog, police say. Authorities say an infant was unalive and the child's parents injured in an apparent attack by a dog at a New Jersey home over the weekend. All right, we have two National Guard soldiers, one Border Patrol agent unalived in Texas helicopter crash are identified. A National Guard soldier from New York who was seriously injured in the crash of a helicopter flying over the U.S. Mexico border remained hospitalized Sunday while authorities released the names of the two National Guard soldiers and a Border Patrol agent on board were unalive. Three were unalive Friday in a crash in a field in Texas near Rio Grande City, where Chief Warrant Officer 2, Casey Pernowski, and Chief Warrant Officer 2, John Garcia, 30, both with the New York National Guard, and Border Patrol agent Chris Luna, 49. The cause of the crash remains under investigation. All right, so let's get into the weather. Okay. Now, weather beatdown leaves towering main landmarks surrounded by crime scene tape. Okay. Crime scene tape surrounds the Skohagen Indian, a local landmark in Maine, after an assault by Mother Nature. The towering wooden sculpture is missing part of its face and arm, as well as a spear. Damage is believed to have been caused by wild weather and windstorm. The 62-foot, 19-meter sculpture depicts a Wambanki fisherman and was completed in 1969 by artist Bernard Langolis, a student and teacher at the Shingovan School of Painting and Sculpture. The Chamber of Commerce said before it was damaged, the fisherman was holding a spear in one hand and a fishing weir or trap in the other. Okay, listen here. I know here in like Oklahoma, it's starting, tornado season comes up, that's kind of like the worst. Okay. Now get into this. A bill that could lead to a nationwide TikTok ban is gaining momentum. And here's what to know. TikTok once again finds itself in a precarious position. This time it comes in the form of legislation that would ban the popular social media platform if it doesn't break ties with ByteDance, Beijing-based parent company. On Thursday, a House panel unanimously approved a bipartisan bill that would require the Chinese firm to divest TikTok and other applications it owns within 6 months of the bill's enactment. In order to avoid a nationwide ban, the legislation also creates a process that lets the executive branch prohibit access to other apps that pose a threat to national security. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get on over here to some politics, child. We got to just cover the politics. And First on the docket, to Biden and Trump win their party's nominations this week. What to watch in the next uh, contest? Okay, so New York, President Joe Biden and his likely Republican challenger Donald Trump are on track to win enough delegates this week to become their party's presumptive nominees, ushering in a bruising 8-month campaign for the White House. Elections in our four states on Tuesday will likely give Biden and Trump the delegates they need to clinch the nominations. Their trajectories are hardly in doubt after dominant performances in last week's Super Tuesday contest forced the last major primary challengers out of the race. But for many voters who are attuned to the daily twists and turns of the nation's turbulent politics, this week could be a crystallizing moment, reinforcing that another Biden Trump campaign is virtually guaranteed, whether Americans want it or not. And that rematch, the first in a U.S. presidential election since 1966, is poised to be enduring political and cultural divides. Okay? Listen here. I just ask you guys to get on out there and vote. Vote, vote, vote. That's what you do. Okay? Now, speaking of voting, our good friend Russell Wilson has agreed to sign a 1 year deal with the Steelers. AP source says. Now I don't know if you guys know Russell Wilson. Excuse me, I have to retract that. Russell Wilson played for the Seahawks, and if you guys know, that is popular celebrity R&B socialite, rap R&B princess Sierra. That is her husband. We'll get into this. Russell Wilson is heading to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The nine-time Pro Bowl quarterback has agreed to sign a 1 year deal with the Steelers. A person familiar with the details told the Associated Press on Sunday night. The person speaking on condition of anonymity because the contract hasn't been finalized, said Wilson will receive the veteran's minimum of $1.21 million, while the Denver Broncos pay the remainder of his $39 million salary. Okay, the 35-year-old Wilson was 11-19 in 2 seasons with the Broncos after being acquired in a trade from Seattle. He bounced back from a dreadful 2022 season and threw 3,070 yards, 26 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions, but still lost his job to Garrett Stidham after going 7-8 with coach Sean Payton's first season last year. So we definitely want to give him a congratulations. You know what I mean? Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And definitely get on out there and do what you love. All right. So, all right. So let's have a little chat. So that was our morning news. We had our devotional. We had our hot topics and things like that, right? So, yes, let me get down here in the comments. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Listen here, you know I love me some Wiz Khalifa, and that's one of the songs that he sang. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I love it. And if you guys did not catch us, make sure you catch us on Twitch every Sunday as we go through and we watch the reunion together. And sometime today we're going to review the reunion. Okay. Maria says, I don't have TikTok. The terms and conditions allows Chinese to access your device in docs. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So the Steelers, oh snap. Welcome to the Steelers. And you know what? I love the Steelers too. Like I love the Steelers and I love the Green Bay Packers. Those are like one of my favorite teams or whatever. You said the Redskins. Okay. Listen, it is nothing wrong with that. All right, so we've done got into the news. Now it's time to chat. Okay. So you guys don't know or have not been privy to the things that are going on social media, child. It seems like everybody is up in a frenzy. And girl, daylight savings time has come back. You know, we went up an hour first, you know. We went up an hour. When I tell you, traffic was all over the place today. And what I learned today is on listening to the radio, they said when time goes forward, this is a time where people have complications and things like that, allegedly. So heart attacks and things like that. So everybody take a deep breath today and move at your own place and at ease. Okay. Thanks for allowing us to watch the reunion together, Queen Tulsa. No problem. Listen here. We're going to be watching movies and more things, and we'll be reviewing them. I want to thank you all for the donations because you all made it possible to buy some cable. So now, y'all don't have to buy cable. Just come on over here and watch it with me. Okay. Yes, the YouTube streets are in an uproar. Oh my goodness. Listen, so I was live yesterday, and y'all already know I do my thing out here in the YouTube streets. However, our our beloved creators are really out here cranking it up, and they are really getting down in the gutter. They are talking about relationships. Yes, thank you, Queen Toast. No problem. I appreciate you all. And so he says, I can't wait to chat about Married to Medicine. Oh my goodness, me either. It was so much going on that episode. Did y'all see it? All right, now let's get into it. So apparently, Jaguar Wright had a friend named Cat Medusa, and Cat Medusa, she has a best friend or a good guy friend that they are very, very, very close to, right? And they both are, claiming that they met on Facebook, and they're just simply friends. But when it comes to a situation where um, Jaguar wants to address her ex-boyfriend, Miss Scat Medusa, she does not want her to jump in and say a word. And it's been really confusing. And from my point of view, I can see that this woman has been lined up. And there are some things about Jaguar that she has done that has been distasteful, and that a lot of people are going around and yes, the gutter snipes are gutter sniping. Amen. Yes, they are. They are definitely are. You said my first time watching Married to Medicine. Wasn't it amazing? So yeah, the gutter snipes are gutter sniping around these streets. Girl, any way that they can get in and destroy up something or have everybody in an uproar and running around like chickens with their heads cut off, it has become to be disgusting. you know, and this is social media. And so when we talk about social media and we're talking about engaging with individuals or, establishing relationships, friendships online, I don't think that's going to be possible no more because people are going to get scared that they are going to get doxxed, and then they're not going to want to support people because they're going to be like, okay, well, if I support you and this one day I say something that you don't like, then you're going to go at me. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it. Like I said, I always try to give the supporters, the subscribers, a way to enhance their voice. And that's by letting them in the conversation, asking them what is it that they like, what is it that you all want to see, and meet their goals. And so that's why we are here at Queen Toast Coffee Talk. Because one way that we're going to start right is in the morning. In the rising, it is my job, it is my duty to give you guys a great start. So that can be the foundation to your day, you know, and how it starts really makes a difference. Wake up with a smile on your face. Wake up and just before you do anything, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Lord, thank you, Allah, for waking me up. And I know that it's Ramadan. So all of my people out there that are celebrating Ramadan, we want to definitely encourage you and be with you in that moment as you are going through this period. Okay. Now, oh, okay, yes. Yes, I love coffee talk. Okay. So yeah, I'll be going to get the funnel cakes today. And yeah, so I'll be going to go get the funnel cakes today because I actually have to go in that area because that's where the post office is. So I have to go in that area. So I'm excited about the funnel cakes. I told my kids last night, like, hey, we're gonna do some funnel cakes and things like that. They were excited. Well, my youngest was, my oldest. She was like, I really don't care for them like that. They good, they good, they not, they not. I could live with them. I can live without them. So yeah, that's what we're going with that. And so let's see. Do we have anything else to cover? So far that is your morning start coffee talk. Hopefully everybody has had their coffee, their tea, their water, and also let's make sure we are meditating and putting our mental health first. Okay. And then let's check on our strongest people, our strongest friends, our mother, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our neighbors. Let's just be a good citizen and let's empower somebody today. And on that note, this concludes our broadcast. I want to thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. And thank you for not parking on the lawn.